Hey guys, Dragonfly on the camera, and welcome back to another episode of Factorio. I've been busy. There's a lot of stone now. A lot of stone going across my base. I got a little bit bored. So what I've done is I've started researching up to the logistic system and logistic robots. Because logistic robotics gives us passive provided chest and storage chests, which are nice to have when it comes to storing things for our personal use. So we get the Roboport, logistic robots, and passive provided chest and storage chests. This is good for keeping resources on our player, and then with logistic robots, eventually get advanced electronics, low density structure, utility science pack, and then we get logistic system, which gives us the active provider chest, the requested chest, and the buffer chest. The provider chest, as it says down there, sends its content to the logistic network, so everything inside the chest is forced to be allowed to use for the system. The requester chests, essentially you put in an item as a request. You request a certain number of that item, and then from an active provider chest, resources are taken, and then they are taken to the requester chest, but it's those specific items in a specific amount by the logistic robots, which will completely eradicate our need for conveyors. And then finally the buffer chest, which requests specified items to be available for personal logistics and automated construction. So this is essentially the passive provided chest and storage chest, except no requester chests can take from them. So no requester chests can take from those. They are specifically there for the personal and construction uses. So that's what I'm going for now, because it would clean all this up. We would have no conveyors whatsoever, unless we were having like a small amount of conveyors that we needed to use. So what we're going to do is we're going to prepare for that. I've got an oil refinery, because at some point I did finish my research of the advanced oil processing. We got basic oil processing, and now I got the advanced oil processing. Basic gives us 45 petroleum gas. Advanced gives us 25 heavy oil, 45 light oil, and 55 petroleum. But requires water. So what we're going to do is we're going to plug this in with my pipes that I need. So it's got petroleum, and now we need to connect water. And our water supply is down there, because it's connecting from the same thing here, going up to there. So we've got to get that water supply there, out of here. So I need that. I'll make some more pipes. Damn, these pipes travel a long way though. See that distance? That's immense. It's immense. So we just take these pipes over here. We go down a block again, and we get this pipe to ground going from there to there. Right, so he's got his crude oil in his water, right? So we get these three materials out of this, which is a thing that we're going to connect up to these petroleum gas storage tanks. Now, the only difficulty I have with this is because I did this in another world that I had, and I actually did struggle a lot to get this done, because one of the petroleum would fill up, and then the light oil would fill up, and then heavy oil would never get done. So I actually have no idea how to sort that out. I know it involves something to do with where are they? Where's the research for them? Because I know they exist and they're things that I have no idea how to. Here we are. Circuit network. I know it involves either some of these combinators here. It's either the constant decider or arithmetic combinator. I have no idea how to use these things. I think it's the decider because it compares circuit network signals. So it could be like compare such and such a fluid, but we'll be experimenting with those in another video. Right now I have to deforest some of this. But essentially, in order to research the logistic system, we need utility science packs. So we have to prepare for this, which is going to be difficult. And the reason I'm preparing this is because I think these require something here, because we need processing units, flying robot frame, and low density structure. Low density structure here gives us one of these here. Processing unit requires sulfuric acid for one, so that's going to need to be done at some point. The flying robot flame, we've already got that stuff, so I don't. But I don't actually know why we're doing this. Hold on, my brain's struggling here. What do we need that for again? Oh yeah, for lubricant in order to make the electric engine, because that needs electric engine. So we need heavy oil, right? Is that heavy oil for lubricant? Hello? Lubricant here. Yeah, heavy oil. So this needs heavy oil. Damn. That's going to be fun to set up. Let's get some pipes. Taking this petroleum out. We need to connect it to our main petroleum stock there. So if I bring this across to there just about, and we get some more piped grounds and a bunch more pipes here. Let's get 100 more pipes because we need a lot of these things for some reason. There we go. Okay, so that's the petroleum stock. Gonna slowly fill up now. So that helps the petroleum. Now this thing's run out of petroleum, but it's backed up with the light oil. So we need 4 more of those. I'll kill that production there. I'll get these 4. So we need that there. That there, and that 3 gone there. So now these dudes fill up. This dude here, he goes up really slowly, whereas these dudes go really fast. So yeah, because it produces 25 heavy oil, 45 light oil, and 55 petroleum. So hopefully this tank will fill up before anything else does. You've got to kill some trees here. Lo and behold, the day we get a flamethrower to clear these things out a bit faster without using resources too much. Also, there's just this tiny little iron deposit here. 17 iron, right there. You get to see an iron deposit vanish right here, right now. Bam, gone. See that? It's vanished completely. This is a very, very small deposit here. That's really small, and it's kind of annoying. Because if you zoom all the way in here, a little bit less, it's classed as one of this giant thing here, apart from this little bit down there. But it's actually not, because it's just literally a couple hundred, like 300 odd iron there. Which is pretty damn useless. But anyways, that's getting off track. So we need lubricant, which requires production of lubricant. Just needs heavy oil. Right. So we get our chemical plant back. Also, you can make solid fuel out of these others, which I'm going to do with light oil when we get there. So, lubricant needs heavy oil, which we have plenty of. So he's got his heavy oil now. And we bring power up to that. So then he'll mix together some lubricant for us. That will need to be put into another giant containment unit. Because we need lots of lubricant, because this stuff is required. So those hopefully will fill up. I'll make another one for storage tanks with those dudes, because I get the feeling that we're going to fill up on these dudes before we get anywhere. So yeah, now this should function, give us lots of lubricant to make electric engines, which we now officially have researched. Here, electric engines, engine unit, 2 electronic circuits, and 15 lubricant. Which we need to make the flying robot frames. So we need to get another engine unit production, because we've already got our production of these dudes here. We've got plenty of these. Hopefully, no. And he's pretty damn fast to go. It's just this dude here isn't outputting fast enough. So I'll make a speed inserter. There we go. Now he should be constantly making stuff. Now this is too slow, so we need a speed inserter there. I think what we need is some more room there for this kind of thing. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to bring down this iron into that. Detach this bit of iron there. Put that down there. Oh really? Curved rail in the way. Really now? You're just going to be like that to me, are you? Right, so what we need now is to move this dude there. So there can be a backstock there. So when this dude needs to, he can produce a bit more. Also, he's producing a lot of those. We want an output for that. It's not going to work very well. So if we move that and put that there and have a line coming out that, and then we can put down a medium pole there. I'm coming close to the end of my timer. I'm going to end up sorting all of this out soon, because I like how it can put into this. So what we're going to do is we're going to pipe these dudes up here. I'm confused. Why is it doing that? Oh, because this is backwards. Okay. This is just about the end of my timer right now. That's not going to work very well, is it? Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode of... Oh, God. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Factorio. I'm going to sort the rest of this out to get my electric engines into production, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.